Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Natasha Danielle here, and I promised you guys that I had a bonus recipe for you this week. So I'm here to make the easiest, most delicious salad that you'll ever want to make. I mean, it's quick, it's easy, it's delicious, everyone loves it, and you don't need that many ingredients. So I have everything prepared. I have a plethora of watermelon. I have just a yellow onion sliced thin, and you can omit the onion if you want to, but it kind of gives it I like the taste that it gives it. And then I have pepitas. So these are pumpkin seeds for those that don't know what pepitas are. And I usually get these from my grocery store and I buy them in bulk. So I just go to the bulk section where the nuts and seeds are and I get the pepitas, but you can also get them in just a regular nut owl too if you don't have like a specialty store like I do. I think I'm going to get a little fancy and I'm going to put some vegan parm on it today. So I'm just going to be, I don't know if you guys can see that without the brightness, but I'm going to put a little sprinkles of vegan parm on there just as a treat. And then I'm going to use balsamic vinaigrette to top it. And then I already have my bowl already started with the arugula. So this is just arugula. And then let me show you guys where it's just organic baby arugula that I got from the store. So you can get, you should be able to get this from anywhere. So let's start with our salad bowl here then. So you just want to get a nice size bowl or whatever, like depending on what kind of servings you're gonna do. I'm addicted to the salad, so I usually eat it for like breakfast, lunch, dinner. Like I don't care, I just eat it. And then you want to go ahead and top it with your watermelon and your sliced onions that you already made, if you're gonna do onions. So I am just gonna take some generous portions of the watermelon that I just cut up. I cut up the watermelon and I de-seeded it. You want to make sure for this recipe, or like whenever you're eating watermelon or any type of fruit for that matter, you want to make sure that there's seeds in it. You don't want to eat the fruit in the store that comes seedless, because if you think about it, it's not natural. Everything that comes in nature has a seed. That's how it reproduces. So you don't want to eat, if you can avoid it, you don't want to eat anything that doesn't have a seed. Usually the things that don't have seeds in them, they don't have the nutrients that you require. They usually have more starch or more sugar, and they're less nutrient dense. So it's just something that you just kind of want to avoid. So I'm going to sprinkle the onion. I sliced the onion super thin. And this is not a whole onion, this is like a fourth of an onion. And then I'm probably not even going to put as much that I cut up in here. So, and then last but not least, I'm going to top it. I'm just going to sprinkle it with some pepitas. And the good thing about this recipe is you can't, with a salad or any salad, you add in as much or as little of everything that you like. Since I like a lot of everything, I'm just going to be generous. And then I don't know how much watermelon I cut up. I think I cut up, so I halved the watermelon and then I quartered it. So I put in like the whole quarter. I cut up the whole quarter of the watermelon. And then you're all done. Look how beautiful and pretty it is. And then you want to take your dressing. And this is just a balsamic vinaigrette. It's Newman's own. I like to get something that's not, doesn't have a lot of ingredients in the back. And Newman's usually everything that's on the back here I can read and understand. Oh, and I forgot, I have one little bonus. I have this little basil plant that I've been growing and nurturing. So I'm going to put a couple of the basil leaves on here fresh, but if you don't have any fresh basil, feel free to use dried or omit the basil altogether. This is kind of like, hey, a little treat. And I'm not going to use too much of the little guy because he's not, look, he's so small. And he's just started growing for me. So I'm just going to take a couple leaves off of the tree here. Well, I shouldn't call it a tree. the plant, the small plant. And then I'm gonna put that on top here, just to top it and give my salad just a little extra kick. Yeah, just a little extra kick of basilness. And then I'm going to top it. And then if you don't plan on eating the whole salad, you probably want to be a little light-handed with the dressing. Just so, like, if you want to eat it the next day, you don't want it to get your greens all soggy. So you just want to dress it nice and lightly. And the good thing is you don't need to season the salad, because the balsamic is going to give you more than enough deliciousness that you need, right? So it's going to season it. And then if you haven't had arugula has a nice peppery flavor to it, so it's really good. So it's this taste of the salad is kind of like a sweet and salty taste. And I don't know if you guys I know when I was younger, I used to put salt on my watermelon to eat it, just dust it with a little bit of salt, and it always made it so delicious. So that's what this recipe kind of reminds me of. It kind of reminds me of a warm summer day where your mom cut up the watermelon and she sent you outside to play, and you just got a little light dusting of salt on your watermelon, and it was just so delicious. Okay, so we're all done here, and then I'm going to taste it. Let's just taste it. I'm not going to plate it though. I have this stool that's in my way, but let's just taste it. I'm just going to be trifling, and I'm going to taste it right out the bowl. I'm not going to plate it today. I'm not going to plate anything. Oh yes, it's really good. So you guys, look how pretty and delicious that is. So you have a nice summer salad that you can eat nice and quick and easy. You can eat it for breakfast, you can eat it for lunch, and you can eat it as a side. And this will actually go really well with the lasagna that we'll have on Sunday. So you can make it to go along with your lasagna. All right, guys, that's all I have for you here today. Thank you so much for joining me and tuning in. I hope to see you all on Sunday. Please go ahead and hit the subscribe button so you'll get notifications when I put on a new video. And I'll see you guys soon. Smooches.